Aboriginal thing by taking the half castes away and
teaching them to be domestic.
Yes,
well, because it was a colour issue, which is similar to.
They thought they'd wipe out the whole Aboriginal thing by taking them out. They didn't know, that...
they thought they'd die out.
They thought they'd die out. It was one way that they thought they could kill up the whole strain of that.
But the guy killed someone, the policeman killed
this guy was drunk, and he was a bit cheeky to the policeman.
He was a bit cheeky, yeah.
So he ends up with crushed, broken ribs and all sorts of terrible damage.
He killed him, really.
And dead.
Yeah.
And the policeman said, oh, he tripped.
Yeah.
Going into the jail.
And when was this? Which year?
Only fairly recently.
2004.
Oh, that recent.
Yes, 2004, and they had a big inquest, and
then there was a riot.
They had a riot after that happened because there was an Aboriginal in the jail who actually couldn't see the whole thing, but he saw the policeman was a 6'7" man, a very good man, and he saw him as his elbows going up, and so he knew that he was really bashing him. And at first he denied that he'd seen it, and then he did talk to people, and then the islanders just rioted. So they had a huge riot, which they did manage to quell.
And did the witness get protection? The witness is alive?
The witness then gave evidence later at the court case, when they had the inquest.
Okay.
But I mean, he was an alcoholic too, and he jumbled his testimony, and it was very. Although they had it,
it's not reliable. Yeah.
And they had a very interesting young man who was actually Burmese, the lawyer who came up from Brisbane and worked pro bono for the Palm Island Aboriginal community, and was a really tough and absolutely dedicated and brilliant. But he still didn't manage to get him off. But the interesting thing about this writing is she really gives a very fair assessment of the policeman too. The policeman had quite a good record of being in those communities and behaving quite well. Well, he got on well, he did some good things. So she tries to be very even-handed. But obviously, on that occasion, and probably other occasions, he just went off his nut. He just lost it.
But what's triggered the reopening of the case? Is this confirmed news that the case is going to be reopened?
Well, I just heard that.
No, I understand from Maggie that it's definitely, because she was saying she was going to go up for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that she wouldn't be able to stay too long because she had some kind of opening of her own.
Yeah.
Show that she would have to come back.
But she wants to go up for it.
But she was very excited about the fact that it was open, that they had reopened the case.
Yes, I thought when I heard that, somebody mentioned that in the opening, I thought that's fantastic. And I think that young lawyer has probably, he'd be tenacious, he's probably not let it go.
How does the media, in the national media, the local media, treat these cases? Because
it got a lot of publicity, didn't it?
Oh, indeed.
Is there
the national media treats it the way we would want it to be treated, but the Queensland media, that's a different thing. We call it the deep north.
Rather than the deep south.
Where I was born and brought up.
I was born in Cairns.
Oh, really? Yeah. The deep north, I know, and it's they've had a lot of problems.
There have been, I mean, not similar cases, but cases where the verdict in court has been outrageous, and a very strong media campaign has helped reopening of a lot of rape cases. Public outcry and media support.
That's good.
So I was wondering what here in Australia triggered the reopening of this case.
Well, I'd really love to know. It'd be very interesting to talk to Maggie to know why it's reopened. I have no idea. I'm just reading this first stage, and when I get to the end of the book, he will have got off. The policeman will have got off, and so I don't know what's been rumbling along in these last years. But it'd be very interesting to talk to somebody.
I don't